Alright guys, back with another video. So Mark Carney's back at it again, lying and going back on his campaign promises. Now, I covered this in this video and another video, but Jasmine Lane pointed out something that I missed it a little bit. So I just wanted to kind of recover this. So she says, did everyone just miss out the most important thing Mark Carney said during his regurgitated fear campaign? He quite literally told us not to be nostalgic about how great life used to be, because it's not coming back. Where's the outrage? Where's the media on this one? Where are the liberals who said conservatives are just so negative? Crickets? So let's have a look at this, just over a minute and a half, and we'll see if we can pick that up here. Now, before we do get into this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help grow the channel. Thank you very much for everyone who does that for me. I really, really appreciate it. So let's get into it.
A world that's more dangerous and divided. A time where the rules-based international, the global order, rules-based global order is under threat, in a time when technological change is accelerating. And we really have two choices as a jurisdiction, as a country in this circumstance. We can nostalgically look back and long for the old order to somehow return, or we can build a new one with purpose and partnership.
There you have it, folks. Mark Carney confirms that the New World Order is here thanks to liberals voting him in. If that's actually true, maybe he would have won anyway. And that, you know what? Don't be nostalgic about your past anymore, because it's never, ever coming back, because we're here. We are here. Wow, that makes me feel sick.
And as the most European of the non-European countries, Canada looks first to the European Union.
Well, we're the most European out of any of the non-European. I thought we were Canada, Mark.
Why exactly is it that Mark Carney keeps making key announcements and speeches and plans about what he is doing to us, what he wants to do to us in Brussels, in the EU, at these summits, and not with Canadian media? He's not doing this in Canadian Parliament. He's not doing this to the people who will be living under his decisions. That alone should be raising all kinds of insanely huge red flags. The fact that our prime minister has been on foreign outlets talking about his game plan more than he has in his own country.
President Trump tends to be A, transactional, and B, very personal.
So I'm actually going to play a clip from that video in just a second here, but Jasmine's right. He's like saying, yeah, I know things used to be good back in the day, but guess what? Not anymore. And the Globe and Mail also posted out an article, and I'm not going to pull it up because they make you pay to subscribe, and I ain't doing that. But they even said, hey, be prepared to salvage for the next 10 years because things are getting worse. I'm paraphrasing, but they basically said, hey, guys, guess what? The guy we wanted to win won, and now things are going to get worse. What? Thought he was here to make things better, and he wasn't such a doofus like Trudeau, and he was going to fix those mistakes. Nope. Just like we predicted, he's here to make things worse. He's more interested in making sure that we're part of some European Union, even though we're not in Europe, than securing a trade deal with the United States, and it's ridiculous. She's absolutely right. And then Mark Nixon posted the clip that Jasmine finished off with there at the end, saying, Carney says Trump doesn't want to annex Canada anymore. What? Oh, so it wasn't a real threat? Says they talk all the time. Says Trump is envious of Canada. Says some call him the Trump whisperer. Which means, hey guys, I'm the one who got Trump to stop talking. I think other engagements and other things going on in the world, the Middle East, have probably got Trump to back off of that. Trump has stated he wants Canada to become the 51st state, even after Carney was elected, so not really sure what's going on. So Mark Nixon finishes off with saying, so either Carney is blatantly lying, yes, the entire elbows up media panic was manufactured. Pick one. Well, yeah, I would say Carney is definitely lying, and the entire elbows up media panic was manufactured. He knew that all he had to do was talk tough on Trump, and I'm sure he called Trump to tell him, hey buddy, don't panic, okay? I'm gonna talk a lot of bad things about you. And then as soon as I see you, I'm gonna kiss your butt. And he's done that twice now. But his whole campaign was not about diplomacy or about him, being nice to Trump or kissing up to Trump. It was fighting back against Trump. He's not doing it at all. So we'll have a look at this clip from Mark Nixon here that he posted, and then we'll talk about that after, like usual.
President Trump tends to be transactional and be very personal, and sometimes he thinks, or maybe you know differently. Apparently,
I don't think.
They say that you're the Trump whisperer of the leaders,
I'm not
and
sure
that
about
you're
that,
on
but-
texting, relations with him, and you're constantly talking. So, is he still saying he wants to annex Canada?
He's not. He's not. He admires Canada, I think it's fair to say, and maybe for a period of time coveted Canada. But
You've put that to bed.
Well, look, we're two sovereign nations who are discussing the future of our trade relationships, our defense partnership, which has been very strong in the past. How is that going to evolve? But again, I would say it this way: the president is focused on a series of changing bilateral relations. We're at NATO. He's been focused on making sure that all members, Canada included, of NATO pay their fair share, carry their weight. I think we are now doing that.
Well, he's committed to the spending, but now the problem is, where's that money going to come from? I think we're going to have a certain tax come in place in order to pay for it. What do you guys think? I'm sure you would agree with me. But Trump saying, oh, they say you're the Trump whisperer. I mean, my God. The media, the people at the NATO summit are just completely glazing over Carney right now. And there's a lot of people doing it too. A lot of people don't think that the election was legitimate or whatever they want to say. You're underestimating the incredible amount of stupid people we have in this country. Stupid doesn't even really quantify how dumb they really are. There are people legitimately, especially in Eastern Canada, in Quebec, in the Maritimes, in Ontario, who are like, yeah, Carney's going to be great. No budget, same cabinet as Trudeau, broken promises, lies, and now he's putting his elbows down, which is what is his whole entire campaign. And now the Globe and Mail and Mark Carney are saying, yeah, get ready for the new world order. Don't feel so nostalgic about the past. Life's going to suck from now on, guys. I can't believe people fell for it. It makes me so sick and angry. Canadians are, again, this is why Stephen Harper made a very good point, saying that liberals are nihilistic. It's like they want the destruction of this country. It's either that or they're so dumb and naive they actually think Mark Carney's a good guy and he's going to help. It's insane. And to call the conservatives, what did Jasmine say here? Like, what are they? Where's the outrage? Where's the media on this one? Where's the liberals who said conservatives are just so negative? Yeah, negative. We're negative, but you're nihilists? Nihilists are pretty damn negative. And that's what liberals are. They want things, they want their little fear-mongering issues to be the top issues that we face in Canada, even though they don't even know if they're right on it. Climate change? Please. Oh, Trump's going to take us over? Please. It's such a joke. But again, all you got to do to get these liberal sheep on your team is scare them. Worked with the pandemic and it's working again. The people who believe everything they hear have taken a lot of L's over the past 5 years, don't you think? Please let me know what you think in the comment sections. Do not be shy. I'm really curious to see what you have to say about this one. This guy is such a clown. But either way, let me know what you think. And again, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help grow the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll be back shortly with a new one.